Hi BoboMamas. Today I'm going to talk about acceptance and how flipping difficult it is to do it when you don't particularly want to, and how accepting reality doesn't have to be forever, and how it's all about staying in the present and remembering not to have black and white thinking. I definitely suffer from black and white thinking, or at least I definitely did. It's part of being a perfectionist and thinking that whatever is happening now, that's it forever, and that there's no grey in the future. It's always going to be as bad or scary or frustrating or whatever negative emotion it is right now. So how do you get out of black and white thinking? Well, first of all, you acknowledge that that's what you're doing, and secondly, you acknowledge that nothing is forever. Nothing is forever, right? Things are always changing, and however bad it might feel at the time, the strength of that feeling actually is testament of how present you're being, which is a good thing. You're not numbing out from how you feel right now. And it's kind of like those really early days of having babies. Do you remember? When you're just sure you will never have another day's sleep again. You'll never ever not feel tired. And you do, and you get through it, and you just take it day by day. And that's what acceptance is, taking it hour by hour, minute by minute, day by day, and accepting that this is your present reality, but that it will change. I find this really hard, really, really hard. I tend to go into a bit of a black hole of despair when I think something's not going great, and I find it really hard to get out of it. But I wanted to give you a little tip, which is something that I ask myself, and it's quite a good coaching question as well, which I use quite a lot. And it is, what would you say to your best friend? If you were your best friend, and your best friend was coming to you with whatever it is that is now bothering her, what would you say to her? And so to turn round what you're feeling and try and kind of objectify it by bringing yourself out of the feelings that you're currently feeling and separating what you're feeling from who you are, which, like I said, I find really difficult, but that question helps me. So right now I'm still feeling in pain, and I'm really flipping over it. I'm so over it, but there's nothing I can do, so I just have to accept it. My body is healing at the rate that my body can heal. I've got to go with that. I've got to respect it. I've got to love and honour it for that. And I can't rush it. There's nothing I can do. So, and I can't believe how uncomfortable that makes me feel, that I'm not in control or that I can't change things. It's maddening, and it makes me angry, and it makes me really sad as well. And this is all part of my journey of having to be okay with these kinds of feelings, rather than numbing out by drinking wine or watching TV or whatever it is, or going for a run, or without kind of belittling those feelings and shutting them off and not allowing myself to feel them. So this convalescence of mine has been such a roller coaster and such a torturous initiation, really, into feeling what I need to feel. And one way, like I said, that I've got to get out of it is asking yourself, what would you say to your best friend? Because what does that mean? That means you start showing yourself compassion. Because you would show your best friend compassion, right? You'd never say, just get on with it. How rubbish. How can you feel this again? You're like a broken record. Boring. You'd be really compassionate. You'd be kind. You'd be loving. And so I'm trying to do that with myself. And if anyone else is feeling shite, like me, that is what I would also suggest that you do. I'd love to hear how you get on. And yeah, here's to you, mamas. Getting through minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. Lots of love.